Hey, what's happening, YouTube community? Richard Jordan Jr. here. And today I wish to talk about the importance of emotions and how emotions could be viewed as a human sense, similar to touch, taste, hearing, smell, and sight. Not only is our emotional sense one of our human senses, it is in the realm of a spiritual language. We are all familiar with the five human senses of touch, taste, hearing, smell, and sight. You might be familiar with additional senses of vestibular and proprioception, vestibular being the sense of gravity and proprioception being the sense of knowing where your body parts are in relation to one another, giving you the ability to clap your hands with your eyes closed. I believe that emotions are a sense. Not to deviate from my main point of emotions as a human sense, we know that the full range of the electromagnetic energy involves the energy from a nuclear reaction of a star. As humans, we are only capable of seeing between 400 to 700 nanometers. Less than 400 nanometers are gamma rays and X-rays. More than 700 nanometers are infrared and radio waves. We only see a portion of this spectrum. Because of recent discoveries about matter and field energies, it is very likely to describe the correlation of electromagnetic spectrum as being analogous as measurable particles with mass on one end of a particle spectrum to field energies on the other end of this particle spectrum. A particle spectrum therefore consists of solid objects on one side and gradually becoming much more fundamental towards the other side until becoming a field energy. We now have empirical data clearly demonstrating that human consciousness is connected to matter and field energies, of which we have only begun to shine a light on. This means that our consciousness extends beyond our physical body, and consciousness extends beyond the traditional sense of time. Without our physical body in a spiritual realm, we will not experience touch, taste, hearing, smell, and sight in the traditional sense. Our continued existence, when we pass on, will be experienced primarily through emotions, and it may seem abstract in nature until we establish our bearings through those living life forms that will provide us with the senses that we once possessed through consciousness and field energies. It is therefore important for us to be accurate observers in this form, to be the eyes and ears, so to speak, for the souls that have passed on before us. Emotions are an important sense because it adds context to what is being observed. One of my techniques to practice being in touch with my senses is to acquire a relaxed and comfortable position. Sit or lay down, it doesn't matter. I close my eyes and then I focus on my feet, ensuring they are relaxed. I focus on my legs, make sure they are relaxed. Focus on your hands, arms, neck, and head. Release any tension and then clear your mind of any thought. The longest duration to be absent-minded is about 1 minute and 51 seconds, as measured by an MRI and the electrical activity within the subject's brain. I am only able to achieve about 10 seconds before I am flooded with thoughts. When I first practiced this, I was surprised as to the thoughts that would first appear. I made sure to make note of tasks that I needed to accomplish, and then I noticed that my first thoughts were complex questions about reality. That is when answers started to appear. I do this occasionally at night before bedtime for about 10 minutes and then focus on my prayers, loving thoughts, and well wishes. This practice has changed my life experience forever, and I hope that this helps you achieve understanding.